Hello, welcome back to our channel, where natural health is always our main focus. Did you know that there is a silent enemy in your kitchen, attacking your prostate without you even realizing it? This invisible threat is present in foods that many people consume daily, and the impact can be devastating to your male health. Today, I'm going to share 5 dangerous foods that you need to cut out right now to protect your prostate health and ensure a long life with vitality. Get ready to uncover what you really need to know to shield your well-being and live a better quality of life. All of this is based on the latest published research on natural health and longevity. Get ready for a transformation that can change the course of your health. Many men feel confused by so much conflicting information about health. Have you ever wondered why, even though you try to eat well, there are still constant concerns about the prostate? The truth is that some foods that seem harmless are actually silently sabotaging your health, acting as hidden enemies in your daily life. Perhaps you already have a friend, a father, or even yourself dealing with the challenges of an inflamed prostate, or worse, the risk of more serious diseases. The sad reality is that what we put on our plate has a direct and profound impact on this vital organ. It's time to understand why and how to protect yourself. But don't worry. The good news is that you have the power to change this reality. Today, we're going to explore 5 dietary villains that are most likely in your diet right now, and more importantly, how to eliminate them to effectively protect your prostate. Start today with a few simple steps to invest in your natural health, cutting out addictions and harmful habits that can drastically compromise your vitality and longevity. The first on our list of foods to cross off your diet to protect your prostate is processed and red meat, especially when cooked at high temperatures, such as grilled on the barbecue. These foods, so common in many diets, are veritable reservoirs of inflammatory compounds and potentially carcinogenic substances. We are talking specifically about nitrates and nitrites, often added to processed meats for preservation, and dangerous heterocyclic amines, which form when meat, especially red meat, is cooked at high temperatures. These substances are known to induce chronic inflammation in the body and cause direct damage to cell DNA, significantly increasing the risk of developing serious prostate problems. Start today to drastically reduce, or, ideally, eliminate regular consumption of processed meats such as sausage, ham, salami, and bacon. Severely limit your intake of red meat, and when you do eat it, choose gentler cooking methods such as boiling, stewing, or preparing it at low temperatures. Opt for leaner and healthier sources of protein, such as chicken breast or roasted turkey, omega-3 fish, such as salmon and sardines, eggs, and versatile legumes such as beans, lentils, and chickpeas. By taking this crucial step, you will be cutting off one of the main sources of inflammation and actively protecting your prostate cells from damage that in the long term can lead to serious conditions and compromise your quality of life. Our second villain that deserves your extra attention is whole milk dairy products. High consumption of these products, especially those rich in saturated fat, has been consistently associated with a possible increase in the risk of prostate cancer in several studies. But it's not just the fat that's a concern. These dairy products naturally contain insulin-like growth factors, which can stimulate uncontrolled cell growth and proliferation, including prostate cells, which is a risk factor for the development and progression of unwanted prostate conditions. It's time to rethink your consumption of whole milk, fatty cheeses, and whole yogurts. Consider switching to skimmed versions, or, better yet, explore the excellent plant-based alternatives on the market, such as almond, oat, rice, or coconut milk. There are also great plant-based yogurt and cheese options that can satisfy your taste buds. By significantly reducing your intake of whole dairy products, you reduce your exposure to these growth factors and saturated fat, creating a much healthier environment in your body and protecting your prostate from stimuli that can be harmful over time. The third item on our blacklist, which is present in many people's diets without them even realizing the harm it causes, is refined sugars and processed carbohydrates. A routine diet rich in these components is an open invitation to chronic systemic inflammation and the development of insulin resistance in your body. Imagine your body in a constant state of alert, fighting this inflammation and trying to manage sudden spikes and drops in blood sugar. This scenario creates an environment conducive to the disorderly growth of abnormal cells throughout the body, including prostate cells. It is like fertile ground for prostate problems to take hold and thrive. It is essential to cut out soft drinks, processed sweets, white bread, and all refined pasta from your diet. The alternative? Choose real whole foods, fresh fruits, vegetables of all types and colors, and sources of complex, healthy carbohydrates such as sweet potatoes, oats, and grains such as quinoa. By reducing your consumption of these processed sugars and carbohydrates, you actively combat inflammation in your body, stabilize your insulin levels, and create a much more challenging environment for the development and progression of problematic cells in the prostate. It's a giant step toward your overall health. Our fourth villain that often hides in your pantry is processed vegetable oils, especially those rich in omega-6. It is crucial to understand that the human body needs a delicate balance between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids to function perfectly. However, excessive consumption of oils such as corn, soybean, and sunflower, which are loaded with omega-6, can upset this fundamental ratio. This imbalance is a potent promoter of inflammation throughout the body, and this chronic inflammation, my friends, directly affects the prostate, contributing to its swelling and the risk of more serious problems. It's time to replace these processed oils with much healthier and prostate-friendly sources. Opt for extra virgin olive oil for cooking at low temperatures or finishing dishes, coconut oil for preparations that require more heat, and avocado oil. In addition, increase your intake of foods naturally rich in omega-3, such as fatty fish and flaxseed or chia seeds. By restoring this vital balance between omega-6 in your diet, you'll be taking a giant step toward reducing systemic inflammation and actively protecting the cellular health of your prostate. It's a simple change with a profound impact. Last but not least, let's talk about an item that, although not a food, is a consumable present in many people's lives and can significantly impact the health of your prostate. Excessive alcohol. Alcohol abuse is a factor that directly contributes to systemic inflammation in the body. Think about it. Your body has to work hard to process and eliminate alcohol, and this effort generates general toxicity that overloads organs and systems. This overload and generalized inflammation, in turn, create an unfavorable and stressful environment for the prostate, which can aggravate existing conditions or increase the risk of new problems. It is unnecessary pressure on an already sensitive organ. The key here is moderation. For most men, this means limiting alcohol consumption to 1 or, at most, 2 drinks per day. In some cases, depending on your individual health condition or any existing prostate problems, complete elimination may be recommended. It is always wise to consult your doctor or a healthcare professional for personalized guidance on your safe consumption limit. By reducing and controlling your alcohol intake, you will not only be reducing inflammation in your body, but also alleviating the toxic burden on your system. This promotes a much healthier and more protective internal environment for your prostate, directly contributing to its vitality and longevity. Think about it. Every day you choose to do something intentional for your health is a day when your investments in well-being are growing exponentially. It's not just about avoiding what's bad, but about building a solid foundation for a healthier future. Remember, your health is not just your greatest financial asset. It is your freedom of movement, your vitality to enjoy every moment with the people you love, and your ability to fully enjoy life. Start small if you need to, but the most important thing is to start today. Every conscious choice counts. If these tips were useful and you feel it's time to take control of your health, I have an important request. Like this video right now, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any transformative content like this. And please comment below which of these 5 habits you will start changing first. Your participation and feedback help us immensely to grow and bring this vital message of health and well-being to many more people. Remember, the journey to natural health begins with a conscious first step. And today, not only do you know exactly how to get started, but you also have in your hands the key to protecting an essential part of your male health. Take care of yourself. Your future will thank you. And always remember to consult your doctor to make informed choices. Want to continue learning? Check out these videos from our channel below. 3 vegetables you must avoid and 3 you must eat. Senior health and 7 foods to avoid and prevent stroke. Thank you for staying with me until the end. May we all be blessed with health and life. Let's work together to protect our well-being.